So let's look around in the store real quick, while I go over a few more tips about this game. One little tip is that this is basically the best weapon for, well, actually, besides the chainsaw, which the chainsaw is it's actually really uncommon to find, really kind of rare. The fire axe is really good for cutting down trees and using it as a weapon, period. So that's one of those things that you can want to keep your eyes out for, and most of the time you can find it. Um, oh, can of soup. I don't really need that, but I'll drink it anyway. Most of the time you can find the fire axe on the bridge or over here at the fire station, because I believe this is the only fire station they have. And one other thing I want to talk about, I just saw it on the ground, so I can't believe I can't remember it. Let me go over there where it was. Oh, yes, yes. Medical supplies. So most of you by now probably are getting damaged, and you find like the medical supplies all over the place. But there is a way to actually make it. And I'll go over the little grades. The rag, or the dressing, I should sorry. The dressing is the best medical supplies you can actually get. Now you can actually make this. You can use cloth to make. I believe it's bandages. No, not even bandages. Like rags. Ooh, found a can. Yay! And then you can make rags or bandages. I don't even remember now. I can't remember the order. Give me a few seconds. It's like rags to make bandages, and then bandages to make something else, and then other bandages to make other thing. Large water bottle. Okay, let's go back to this cantina real quick. So you put the can and the water bottle together. Maybe we don't need a large one. Ooh, okay. Let's just continue looking for a regular water bottle. Oh, one right over here. Hopefully it's not large. Water bottle. Okay. So once you find these two supplies, just put them in your crafting. And like I said, you might want to go ahead and actually level up your crafting to max, so you can, you have access to all this stuff. And once you've made your cantina, just go to the lake and refill. Now I do not need a cantina, so I'm going to go ahead and drop this guy right here. Actually, it's full, so go ahead and drink it. Well, oh, shouldn't have done that. Never mind. But there you have reusable. You have basically unlimited water, but always keep your eye on your water so you know you're not gonna run out anytime soon. So either way, let's go back to our medical supplies. The dressing is the best you get. I think there's 3 layers. It's rag, bandage, and dressing. And you make rags from cloth, and you can actually make cloth from tearing down clothes. So if you find clothes, you can go like that, and then you can take 2 cloth to make a rag, and then if I can find if I can find a bandage, which is the second layer. Oh, there's another. Oh, okay, come on. 2 cloth makes 1 rag. 2 rags make 1 bandage, and 2 bandages make 1 dressing. So that's a way where you can kind of keep up with your health, and it's really, really helpful. Now, also, you're probably wondering, how do I get my radiation down? Because if you've been attacked by zombies, you're going to get a lot of radiation. The ultimate cure is vaccine. This is for, like, I think, half of your radiation. Now, you don't want to use that unless, you're one of those people like me who likes just to get their stuff down. But there are other options, so don't, go using it all at once. One other option is, I think vitamins and blood bags will get your. Now, this is just a think, but I'm almost positive that vitamins and blood bags will get your radiation down. So, if you want to get your radiation down, vitamins and blood bags. Those are very, very helpful. Okay. Oh, and one last thing I forgot about medicine. If you've ever jumped off of something, you know that your leg can be broken. Now, it's not going to kill you, it's not going to take down your health, but it will give you a little symbol saying, leg broken, and you won't be able to jump or run, or, that was a stupid idea. Give me a second. But you won't be able to run, jump, or do any sort of thing. Like, sprint. So one thing you can do is you can actually make a splint. Now, I believe this is just a belief. I believe a splint is scrap metal and two sticks, like two scrap metal and two sticks, and that will create a splint. Now the splint basically you just right click it like anything else, and your broken leg is good. I usually like to carry one with me because I sometimes have to make those jumps that are helpful and stuff. So, little nice thing to know. Now, while we're here, I do want to talk about one thing. Now, this might not pertain to most people because we're talking about kind of, surviving and not necessarily living. Because I'm at the point of the game where I'm just living, but this is for those who are living. Um, ooh. Oh gosh! Hey, quit it! Ah, these always scare me. I mean, I'm not joking. Stupid. Okay. So this is kind of pertaining to just, living. Um, Once you get kind of further in the game, you'll want to have a car, and it's really good to have a car because you can get around to all these cool places on the map much easier. So a few little tips about um, having a car is it's always good to have two things in my opinion in your inventory: a gas can and a blowtorch. A gas can can actually is like a cantina. It can be refilled, but only it can be basically reused, but only by one of these gas gauges, not gauges, sorry, but gas pumps, and you just basically put it up to your car, left click, and then you equip it again, or however you have it, and then left click on the gas pump, and there you go. And you can keep on doing this until either it will not let you put any more in your car, or you just kind of don't want to have any, you don't have 100 or whatever your reasons are. That's what it's good for. Now the blowtorch is very handy because sometimes when you're in a car and you're about to die and zombies are about to break everything down, zombies can actually make your car have like go smoky. You've probably seen this with some cars that are they're broken down and smoke's coming from the hood, and also running over things can do this to your car. But what a blowtorch does is a blowtorch gives you the ability to fix a car. In fact, I actually fixed up this car for myself. And all you do is just left click on the hood. And if you want to get your car to 100 health, I guess you could say, is just wait until the select arrow, like the select target, goes away. And then you're good. I don't like having to wait that long because, depending on what type of vehicle you have, it takes a while for it to get to that much. Now, the one last thing, I'm glad it's here, is something called a car jack. So, say you kind of get your car in a predicament. It's sideways. Well, you can actually use a car jack and just left click it under the car, or even on the car, and you can make it flip. So, like I said, if it's upside down, stuck on another car, it'll flip up and a car will, its first instinct, I guess you could say, is always to be on its, to be on its right side. So once it flips, it's gonna continue to try to get on its, front side. And then you can just keep on doing it until it gets to normal car. So that's the car trick I just wanted to tell you about. And I'm thinking, and I can't think of any other little tips that might help you along the way. I'm looking in my inventory. I'll just give you a few tips that I use myself. I like to have a miner's helmet in my inventory just so I can keep, for when at night and I don't have to hold up a flashlight. It's very helpful. What else do I have? I have a map. I have binoculars because binoculars, you can tell if something's far away, where it is, if there's zombies near it. So if you ever get binoculars, it's good. Now you might realize your inventory looks nothing like this one because I actually have something called a I don't a rucksack, and it's like a backpack, or you could basically have backpacks, school bags, knapsacks, military bags, but basically it makes your inventory bigger, or actually, yeah, it just makes your inventory bigger so you can hold more space. And it's always good to find one of those and just start from the bottom and go up. It's like a school bag, knapsack, military bag, and then to the rucksack, which is the best one so far. And then you can also have armor, which you will find at most military points, and it does exactly what armor does: protects you and lowers the damage of a hit. So it's very, very helpful. Now, one last thing to end off this episode is it's actually a very, very helpful thing. So most towns, you'll find basically things like it'll say um, civilian bullets. Well, okay, people are coming. People are coming. Whoa. But civilian bullets are very helpful because you can actually combine your, depending on what type of gun you have, of course, you can combine your clip with the civilian bullets, and it will refill your clip 100%. Now, sometimes for military guns, you'll have to have military bullets, which will be found in military places. And sometimes it takes two military bullets or two civilian clips to fill it up all the way. But it's a very helpful thing to have in your inventory because I have like 9. In fact, I'll use it right now. Let me get out. Let me get this thing out. My stomach is hurting right now. I'm gonna try to finish up this episode before I puke. So once you can put your clip right here, and then if you have military or uh, military, I'm trying to think of the other thing. Okay, military or civilian, you can put it in there and refill it. Now, I do not know all the numbers for it, but I will put a wiki. I'll put a link in the description below to the wiki all about all things Unturned. So it'll help you out there, and then they categorized it really well, and yeah. Okay, so I think that's pretty much all I really wanted to say. If there's something else here that might be helpful, no, okay. I'll just actually put a fireplace right here by the food station, or food mart, right here. There we go. Also, once you put a fireplace down or any type of thing that is placeable, if you break it, it's gone forever. That's just a nice little tip there. I'm going to use this vaccine. And I'm trying so hard to think of anything else that may be helpful. And like I said, if you have any other questions, usually consult the wiki because it will most of the time have the answers for crafting recipes and stats on things. But if you want to ask me, go ahead and I will try my best to answer it. So thank you so much for watching. Stay happy and bye. Also, one last thing I forgot to say, and I knew what I was forgetting something when I signed out, but I forgot it. It might be kind of obvious to know, but just sometimes it's a good thing to add it in. It is very, very good to have a melee weapon along with a ranged weapon in your inventory. So, when they get kind of close or you run out of bullets, you'll have something to back up on. So, just wanted to make sure you guys knew that. And also, when you do have a gun, it's very good. Oh, gosh. Hey, back off. It's very good to have bullets in your inventory for a backup. So, also, just a little thing that I'm thinking of things as I go, because I just see it. Zombies, if you do build a base or have these sandbars or sandbags put up, they will attack them, and they'll also attack your base. So just a little thing to be warned about. Okay, so for realsies, bye, or stay happy, and bye.